Everybody, you have found what to play next. Bring everything that is awesome, and I do gaming. Turn down the epicness. Like this. This is awesome. We like to bring you for the retro audio.
Welcome, adventurers, to the kingdom of Alonia, where folklore and myth are a way of life. Legends say that in the early days of magic and wonder, Alonia was but one of 5 favored realms that comprised the enchanted land known as Nhagardia. The mystics and storytellers speak of the 5 realms with certainty, but others scoff and call the myths nonsense, for they do not believe what they cannot see. But before long, my friends, all will be believers.
The world is flat, obviously. I mean, if you're planning anything social, you know this. We live in a flat world.
No! What you propose is not enough for the New Year's celebration I desire. I want this to be the greatest celebration in Alonia's history.
You check.
It's been 1,000 years since my ancestors claimed the throne. I want the entire world to share my joy on this historic occasion.
My goodness.
Son, pay attention. Stop reading those ridiculous books. I swear, the boy is just like his mother. Witches and seers and myths. What kind of king will you make if all you care about are mindless stories? King is a ruler, not a dreamer.
Sorry, Father. I'm almost finished.
So the great Emperor Shabar's life ebbed away. Exhaustive search is powerful magic. Before leaving, Emperor disperses his great power. Is it behind my head? I feel like it is. Oh, it's not. This was art. This is how this all started back in the day. It's glorious, glorious pixel art. Among the 5 realms, named a ruler in each mystic territory. Are we reading about here? Like, is that what's happening? The Emperor forged 5 crowns from his majestic crown. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's better than smelting it down for parts, which is what happens in a lot of them. I don't know if there's a sweet spot that I hit on here, or like... In Alonia, King Adama was the crowned ruler of the terrestrial world. I bet you there are other kings to follow. So this is interesting. It's like a strategic adventure. In Freywood, Emperor was named the Elf Sandra, ruler of the magic forest. So they kind of went all in as far as having plot. Wow, this is an heiress benevolent, I can't even talk. Benevolent Oberus was crowned ruler of the skies. Just really just threw him in there. You needed to have a motion piece, you know. In the ocean depths, the Emperor crowned Lorelei King. Lorelei? Really? Okay. Well, Lorelei King of the Lost Sea. I thought that was a chick's name, but I might be incorrect. So, fix my mask here. And in the core of the world, the gnome Hike is crowned ruler of Alveola. Alveola. I feel like that's a brand name. So the Emperor claimed that his abdication was only temporary. He's never seen again. 5 realms of Nhagardia.
Son!
Now you're done. I had to read.
Yes, Father.
Shut. Goes down in the first round.
Who are you? How dare you enter my castle?
Don't you recognize me from your dreams, Akatosh? I am Grimnoth. Though I come to you now as a mere apparition, heed my warning. I will return to your world on New Year's Day and claim power over your kingdom. You will surrender your crown to me on that day, and beware. Even so hold I can summon the power to reach through the dimensions and destroy you. Cooperate and you will live to serve me.
Begone, sorcerer! I am the king, and I'll never surrender my crown to you. Whatever trickery this is, I defy it!
Defy it!
You foolish mortal! You dare to defy my power!
I mean, there's daring going on, right? Evap a couple servants. See if I care. Oh. Do I comply? Like, is it me? What happens next?
No!
Obviously make your position, idiot.
I hope you are wiser than your father, boy. Bring this crowd to Castle Fierce and hand it over to me on New Year's Day. Heed my command, for I have cast a plague of darkness upon the land. Deliver the crown and I'll release the world from my spell. Betray me and every living creature will suffer the agony of my wrath.
What is with bad guys and eating flunkies? Like, can't he just, he's right there. Just, homie, you know, could you please I don't want to be involved in this. I get that the realm is probably going to fail and we're all going to die, but for real, you'd think that you could, you know, take 2 steps, maybe 2 steps more. Now the prince stands alone. His mother and father are gone. World is in chaos and a near state of shock. He goes through the possessions. He's looking for legends and myths. He was a believer. Finds notes and references to Lady Cagliostra, one-time friend who was convicted as a witch and banished from the kingdom. Holy cow, her friend? King is brutal. Vaguely remembers her visits to the castle when he was a small child. He recalls a journey he and his mother embarked on to the village of Farinor. If she's still alive, she may know Grimnoth. She may even aid his quest to stop his father's murderer. He's blah blah blah. He swears he'll never surrender the crown to Grimnoth and vows to it. It was right, like you saw it, like right there on the floor. This dude does not want to conquer the world very badly. King Clessidor hereby banishes Lady. Okay, so we're looking for a chick. She's got to lead on some stuff. I'm gonna lay this smack down. We're Frankie, you know. We're gonna go in, we're gonna do this. Obviously, we're gonna do. No one else is left. We don't have knights. You know, we don't have like stuff.
Father,
like that.
I know you thought I was a dreamer, but I'll avenge your death. I'll make you proud.
Oh no! I'm like the worst. What the heck? Okay, so hold on. Manual generation. We'll do a quick generation. I mean, normally I do the dice rolls just clackety clackety for old time's sake. But the bard is now appropriate. Some sort of minstrel. My god, that is a lot of statistics. Oh, there is the layout we all know and love. Okay. So, recording. Alonia Day 1. You wind up in this great little pixel style. You can run around a whole lot faster and so on. But it had that old school Ultima style art. You can go up and down. You can talk to people. Oh, there's my mouth. Your Highness, how did the demon enter the castle? I was guarding it with my life. Demon appeared out of thin air. My mother's possessions have been taken. Did you see who stole them? I've been on Tower Watch all day. I saw the knights fleeing the castle. When I questioned them, they told me to swear my allegiance to Duke Gorman. When I refused, they began to fire arrows at me. Luckily, I was protected by the wall. So this Gorman guy looks like he's gonna put us under the sway of the bad guy. We'll just call him that, just so that we know how clear our quest is, friend. Gorman will not help. We've literally been told thusly. Probably that I have to do this. Communicate. Ah, there you are, Hastings. I see you've been beaten as well. Who attacked us? Where's a crown? Knights of Ballytogue have fled with the king's fortune. Wow, so okay, so now I can't even give it to him. Knights stole the king's crown, so we have to go and get it, I assume? We ask about my mother's friend. Banished her. She once did live in the old village. It's her old castle. He has a friend in Cagliostra? Mother trusted and sought her counsel. Okay, so we're gonna go check that out. See if we can maybe get, some sort of drop on the villain. Obviously, we can't even bribe him now. Silence Hastings, do not attempt to judge my character. I will defeat Grimnoth. Hail the majesty of Alonia. Hidden in the chest might be quite valuable. Guarded with my life. Queen's key is placed in your pack. Thank you. When order is restored, promise him a boon. Grace of God. Stand firm. So I can go looking around for this chest, it looks like, and at least have some equipment. Where do I think this would be? Really neat little pixel art. The animation is actually a little bit too smooth on the walk cycle. Generally, you would just go to the next, next square, which is what they were doing. Obviously, if you're experimenting, you're trying to bring something to the table, you're not always going to hit the nail on the head there. And they were, at this point, working with walk cycles, so... Great indie vibe, though. It's the sort of small that we're still working on today because it just has this exploratory look and feel. So, still playable. And that's kind of my thing with the retro games that took the time to make a world. Is years later, you could still possibly, as an indie dev, you got to wonder, am I, going to make enough money? And years later, you could still be making money off of these. So they're still selling. Some of the better ones, like a lot of the King's Quests, are still selling. GOG brought a whole bunch of them back. So we have a great archive now that we can access. Previously, you could rent them online and that was about it. Is this just right outside the castle then? Cool, so I can just kind of go on my merry way. Link in the description below if you love this sort of layout. Really straightforward conversations, not a lot of conversation options. So big into the exploration portion of it. But great graphics, fun storyline, maybe some Easter eggs, etc. I don't know why I would need tulips. Looks like a wizard's hat here. So I'm guessing it has some sort of, magical value there. Kind of lets you know what's going on in unique ways. So link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for nothing bucks. Or you can support the Pirate Queen. We put our logo on stickers, so we love it when you guys slap that on your bags or your coffee mug if you just want to invest a little bit of money and do some guerrilla marketing. That's fun. KOFI make this chick smile. Buy me a coffee, $1. Or you can support us on Patreon. So if you're into more of a Twitch-style subscription, we do a lot of pro bono work for the indie community. And we have a great community on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit. We just brought over some of the people who are slowly building their conch shell. Okay, so we do eventually build up a magical repertoire there. Looks like mostly what we're running around collecting here. So some cool crafting aspects, etc. Yeah, so that's all down there. Most of all, hit subscribe. If you hit subscribe and hit the bell, you can have a little thumbnail pop up. And you just spend, 10, 15 minutes with us. See if we found a silly, fun blockbuster. We usually get links to them for specials, etc. that you can share. Fanatical is a great one. Occasionally they'll go up on Humble Bundle. I can say this. I can do this. Is this water? It is. Okay, so that's my moat. And then now I'm crossing over. So I went the long way around there. But it's fun. You run around and you collect stuff, etc. So hopefully we found you an awesome one. Either way, we love you guys. We love you guys along for ride. So smash subscribe, hit the bell, hit like, make this chick smile. Stay safe, game on, and we will see you in the next video.